Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to be doing a hermit crab care and needs video. So what you're seeing here is what I'm going to be acting like is what you need for your hermit crab. And I'm pretty much gonna do like the opposite of what they need. And I'm not actually gonna put a hermit crab in there, so I'm just gonna do a fake shell, which is not in here yet, but I don't want to actually put a hermit crab through that stress of that. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the shell I'm going to be using as my fake one. So as you can see, there's nothing in there. And so yeah, even stick my finger through it. So yeah, there's nothing in there, you can see. So yeah. Hi, so I just got this new hermit crab. He's right here. I think he might like playing catch. I think he's good for playing catch because I know that their shells are hard, so yeah. Whee! Oops. Dropped. Let's put you in your cage. So I have some cool tiles here. I think they like that, and I know they can't climb up these walls. I read that the pellet in there, that little dot, is good, and so that they know where it is, since it's so tiny, I have this glittery tape roll put in there, and yeah. I also have this. It has some glitter tape inside, some chalk inside. It's really good. It has some water, but the water drained. It has some chalk to make it look all pretty, and then it has some water. I have a sink right here that I dump out all the like chalk and stuff that I put in there. And yeah, so I have some water from the sink I got. I heard that to survive, they need to have something to like burrow in. So I took some like this tissue with stuff, and then I like put some sand through it, but it all fell off to the sides. Yeah, so that they can burrow in that. Here, how about you go and burrow, okay, little guy? I love this. Yeah, so I have that, and then I have this cool, it's like a bow on the shell, to painted shell, because I thought they looked cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. Seriously, I don't have any painted shells other than the ones that my hermit crabs are in, and I know they're bad. They just haven't molted from the ones that they were in at the pet store. So I only have unpainted shells in there. That's just sand. I wet them with dechlorinated water. And yeah. So I have this bow on there, just like it's brand new. Goes all the way around, and maybe I should just stuff this in there to make it look all nice and new. Then the hermit crabs will get to have a challenge of putting their shells on, so that it's like a game. Yeah. And I heard they need to be able to like climb, so I made this like hill here. It's like deep of my finger up to here in this thing, so it's like right there but over there. So yeah, and then I thought they might want some nice colors and stuff, so I made this, and it's all like that. And I made sure that there's holes in the bottom so that all the water can drain out, because they do live in the desert, so of course they wouldn't need anything like why would they need humidity? That's weird. They wouldn't need that, so I just took out all that. So you can see inside here I have my chalk and my sparkly tape and zebra tape with some water from the sink. And so yeah, I think that's a pretty good cage. Let me find my hermit crab. Oh, there you are. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to see if my hermit crab likes bouncing quick. So there he goes on the bed. Ready? I don't think he likes that too much, but I bet if I do it a bit, he'll get used to it. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Yay. Yay, I like that. Yeah, so thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye. Okay, seriously, the video's not over, and that's what I was saying. Like I said, there's no actual hermit crab in here, and everything about this thing is wrong. This is what a hermit crab habitat should look like. It's hard to see from here, but it is a 8-gallon tank. I'm trying to convince my parents to let me get a bigger one so that it's like 10 or 15 gallons. And then I can get more than 2 hermit crabs. I know that's probably a lot in here. I should probably get a bigger one, that's why. But I heard that it's really bad for them to be alone and only one, so I only have unpainted shells, like that's sand. Let's see this focus. See, that's just sand. Realistically, it's that. The only painted shells in here are my 2 hermit crabs, and they just haven't molted from their ones that they had on when I got them from the pet store. So I'm just going to show my hermit crab. If you've seen my other videos, there's a heater here, and then, yeah, one right there that's lower, a bit under, so that they can get heat by while burrowing. But then over here, there's an area, lots of areas too, that don't have the heat, because I know it can burn them. So, yeah. And then one pellet is not close to enough. Yeah. Trying to focus this. Okay, there. So, yeah, this is my hermit crab. She's Starfire. If you haven't seen the video where I showed that they swap shells, we now think that it was because Starfire, the one who's now in this shell, used to be in a different shell, needed a bigger shell. And so she's coming out. And she needed a bigger shell. And then the other one, if you don't know already, a lot of the times hermit crabs will change into smaller shells before molting so that stuff doesn't get kicked into their shells and get them stuck. So yeah, they do that. So I'm thinking because Starfire's, which is this one, was getting too small for a shell, and this one was big enough for her, I thought maybe she was needing a bigger shell, so she swapped shells and is going to stay in this shell. But then Coconut, who is now burrowing, probably getting ready to molt or molting. I don't mess with them when they're molting, so I will not take her out, but she is here, and so yeah. Pellet food also isn't very good for them. And I feed them pellet food, but I also feed them other stuff like peppers. I have some bell pepper in there right now. And that's the pellet food I feed them. It is Jurassic Diet. I'm going to get this to focus so that, yep. So if you want, you can pause the video and read this. So I'll put it like this for a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if you want to see ingredients, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, this lasts her a while. And she's now right there exploring. She likes to explore my room and stuff. She likes exploring in general. And I heard that hermit crab should normally have 3 layers. And so mine, it's normally underground surface, which is like on top of that stuff, and then one that hangs like using that. I don't have one hanging using on the sides of this, but I do have this one. This is their lid, has that they can climb on, and that hangs down and they climb on. They like going up there too. And yeah, they actually really do like it. It looks kind of odd, but they love it. They also have this they can climb on because it's coconut wood, some driftwood. They need three different, what are they called? Bowls deep enough for them to go in, and the food bowl doesn't need to be deep enough for them to like soak in because it doesn't have water, it has food. But so yeah, a lot of people say that stuff like vegetables and fruits and dried fruits and stuff are treats. It's what they need to survive and to be healthy. Painted shells are also toxic to them. Glitter is bad for them. So I have this pretty glitter thing. It has some glitter inside along with the chalk. And then a little glitter tape bowl for their pellet. Yeah. You can tell that's bad then. And they need humidifier stuff. Normally at 80 degrees, if you just change it, it can go down to like 30. But make sure that it goes up remarkably soon. And for like a week or two, pour water, dechlorinated water, into their habitat, like just on the ground and stuff, as long within their bowls. Even if it's during the day or not when you feed them or give them fresh water and there's no water in their bowls, absolutely put new water in, or else they can also die. So you can see mine are both at 80. This is like one that goes to like much higher because it's for humidity. So that's like, I think that's honestly like 70, but wait, let's see. Yeah, that's 70, but, well, 75, but yeah. Humidity is very important because it's one of the main things, because even land hermit crabs breathe through gills. So yeah, they also need that. My hermit crabs, a lot of people say that to help keep humidity, they should have glass lids. I don't think that's true. I mean, I'm guessing it would help with humidity, but it's also good for them to have ones like this, because my hermit crabs, they absolutely adore climbing on top. Well, Starfire does. Coconut's disabled and doesn't have the ability to do that. She can climb on some stuff, but it's really hard for her to get to the top and things like that. So that's Coconut right now, or Starfire. It used to be Coconut. Well, used to be Coconut Shell, and Coconut's buried down there somewhere. So it's hard to see, but this is about 6 inches. And so this is the shorter part. It goes higher as you go, as you can see. So I spray my my hermit crab's crabitat 3 times a day. When I wake up, when I get home from school, and when I go to bed. So yeah, it's like about 6 inches there, and then it gets lower and lower and lower. It's the same way around. So then they have different places to molt. They want to go in different areas. So yeah, thanks for watching.